The Hekmatjah Braum family has dedicated this campaign L'zecher Nishmas their father. Mr. Hekmatjah used to talk endlessly about his hakaras hatov to Yeshivas Ner Yisrael for what it did for the Persian community. But Mr. Hekmatjah was more than just words. His actions in Los Angeles and beyond for Torah and Chesed was his true partnership with the yeshiva. And that is what we are celebrating here tonight.
He was a tremendous Bal Chesed, Mr. Hekmatjah. Chesed was part of his DNA.
This person was selfless. He was always thinking about helping others, always.
He had very bad knees, poor guy. And he climbed to our apartment just to see what can be fixed.
A week doesn't go by that I don't bump into somebody that they say, your dad helped me buy a house, he gave me this advice, he gave me that advice.
He instilled in us very much give a chiyuv to the klal.
He worked a lot with the different Bet Knesset and Yeshivot and called everything.
He was always fond of Bnei Yeshiva, always fond of trying to help.
He was a man with the passion of Torah and Avodah. And he was a man of emet, truth, to work for Torah very hard.
You would give him something, he would say, okay, let's get it done.
One of his friends in construction would call him a bulldozer. He said if you wanted to do something, you had to get out of the way.
He saw God in everything. I see God every day in my business, and I have my father to thank for that.
He had this unlimited love for Torah and Talmidei Chachamim and respecting them.
He loved Kollel, and he believed in what we do.
He would learn every day. He was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, going to Daf Yomi.
He was totally dedicated to Judaism.
It makes me cry. He was dying of pancreatic cancer, but he felt so responsible as the president of the shul that he never missed a minyan. He was highly intelligent.
He was probably the equivalent of a CPA, a tax lawyer, a business litigator, and a master negotiator. He held a contractor's license, a real estate broker's license, plus a doctorate in economics.
My father was a big supporter of Torah and a big supporter of Ner Yisrael. He understood Ner Yisrael is the reason why we're from and most of the community is from.
He was beyond grateful. He was made religious as a result of Ner Yisrael. He came to this country, he was not Shom Shabbos, nothing.
Before Hamotzi, in my wedding and all my siblings' wedding, he would thank the yeshiva. How this simcha is only possible because of Rabbi Neuberger and the yeshiva Ner Yisrael.
Ner Yisrael have opened his arms to Iranian boys during Iranian Revolution. Rabbi Ruderman Zatzal and Rabbi Weinberg Zatzal helped us tremendously.
So he felt very connected to Ner Yisrael. I think he really identified the Rabbi Neuberger. He saw him as a role model, as a person who took achrayus.
And it's unfortunate that we missed him, but Baruch Hashem, now we have children who are taking the legacy of the father.
As they say, the apples don't fall far from the tree. You see that exact same meat of Chesed resembled in his Baruch Hashem, his children, his family.
The boys are stepped up, which I'm very proud of him.
All of them, they work in Torah, and you see the passion of the father and the children, and we wish them Yelchum B'chayr al-Chayr.
I really miss him, and I'm always grateful to him.
My dentist told me when my father was nifter, he said, you don't think it was your father. He was a father to all of us.
There's no shadow in my mind that Mr. Hekmatjah is pulling strings up in Shamayim for his entire family and the community, because the community was part of his family.
And we really miss him.
He was very special. He was very special.